Bird, my company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. Now, the reason why we have to look in on this video, first I looked in on this video because, as I said before, this is an individual. Well, first things first, I'm explaining who the fellow is. The fellow's name is Jamie Fernando Gonzalez. He has a YouTube channel called Crows1176. Now, this guy has used his platform to commit fraud and just about everything you could possibly think of. His website along that too. If you go to the website, you will read through it and understand exactly what I am talking about, how bad it gets in there. So anyway, let's talk about the Network Gray 773 scam by Crow. So bottom line is, way back, we started testing his products on a black and white paint mixture. And the black and white paint mixture, the black and white, 2 scoops of black paint into the gray screen paint, or actually white screen paint, we were able to make 3 of his products. We asked him to go in and to do this demonstration, which he refused to do the demonstration, so we did it ourselves. We asked him if we're wrong on this to back it up. He was not able to back it up, so from there, it is what it is. So I got to thinking that, hey, if these guys, this fellow's gonna go in, and if he's gonna do a demonstration with black and white paint, who's to say he might not grab shelf paint with nothing in it and sell that to you as something that being more than what it is. So this is where the Network Gray 773 came in. I called Sherwin Williams. I asked them, we need a gray screen paint, gray paint, and they gave us several color samples. I picked one, and it happened to be the Network Gray. That's how we got it. So they sent it over to us. We did some demonstrations on it, and it matched. It matched 3 of his products. It matched the Cinemax, the Personal, and the Metallica mix, all 3 of them. So after that, we did more demonstrations on that. We asked him several times to do the demonstrations, which he refused, of course. And then, one of the demonstrations, actually 2 of the demonstrations are missing from his account. One of the demonstrations where he's wearing a red hoodie, he goes in and he talks about how his customers were asking him, pretty much pressuring him to do this demonstration, which he did. In the demonstration, we have it on our blacklist. It's missing. It went missing in a live stream, but on the blacklist, as I said before, you see this fellow in a hoodie showing a receipt of the purchase of the product, painting it down, and then realizing the awful mistake that he made, because throughout the entire video, he is extremely antsy, moving back and forth, knocking things over, waving his hand in front of the camera, going into these crazy stories about landlord painting his apartment or getting paid to paint his apartment. Crazy stories, wild stuff. So then after that, we noticed another demonstration, which was just him by himself, no him in front of the camera. He's not in front of the camera, just basically him narrating in the background. And that was still even another demonstration that was extremely hurtful for him. Okay, so he went on to explain in this video about slight hues, off-white colors, nothing was matching, stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's what he was talking about. And you know, in this video, he put everything in there. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't match. It's the colors are off. It's this, it's that, and the other. To find out that this individual went in and removed and deleted the videos. Now, he makes a claim that his laptop made a mistake and deleted the videos, but in a live stream, we got him marking the video private, removing it. I'll show you all that. So this is him scamming again on the network scam. Now, keep in mind, as we said before, the product he has here, he's claiming this to be an Extreme Black Widow. I guess Crow owns a time machine that has psychic capabilities, because, again, in your timestamp a month ago, when you originally did the first review on that product didn't even really exist for us. We basically were just talking about it. We explained that already. We are still waiting for the receipts and everything we need for that product, and receipts, containers, batch numbers, a whole 9 yards, which we requested actually 3 days ago, and Crow hasn't yet to produce any of this evidence at all. So we all know this is fake. This is a cry for help. Now let's get back to this. This right here is disturbing. This is the same thing that we saw in the last 2 videos that went missing. So let's listen to what he has to say about how he's explaining how the product is completely different. Also, too, I want you to notice that he's trying to give off the illusion that the room is very well lit. If you notice that the only lights that are coming from the environment are actually behind the back of the screen, because when the lights start to dim, you will see the lights change here in the corner. So there's no real lights behind the back of them. The reason why people do demonstrations this close to the screen because they don't want to show you the full environment so you can see how much light is in the background. That's why we do the demonstration on the ViewSonic. I like to go up the stairs and show you from the top. I like to walk all the way back to the kitchen. We like to show you everything so you can see the whole surrounding environment, not me sitting right up on top of a screen. So that's the first sign that he doesn't have the light as he claims he has in the environment. I think even worse for me is the fact that he's using a $3,300 4K laser projector and it is washed out badly on just that little bit of light in the environment. That's pretty sad, but let's go on.
All right, what is up guys, it's Crows1176. I just finished a couple of minutes ago making a live demo, but for some reason I decided to do it right now just in case that upload, something happens to it. I've been having problems with my laptop uploading. I didn't want to use my phone to do a live stream because I can't, control the camera where it brightens everything up like the sun. And I wanted to show you exactly what my eyes are looking at, all right? So in the middle, the video, well, I'm sorry, let me go back, rewind. The video was about, the live stream was about saving you hundreds, all right? That you have options out there, you have options. And yes, if you wanna go with the network's Gray SW7073 from Sherwin, you could go and buy it. Quart will cost you around $30. 36 ounces, guys. That's a quart. All right.
Now you just heard what he just said. He said, we have to go back to that. 36 ounces, that's a quart. This is not the first time he's come up pretty bad with mathematical calculations. There was an incident, actually it's still there, on his website where he claims 2 quarts paints a 200-inch screen. The demonstration we saw on that wasn't even a 200-inch screen, it was a 150-inch screen that he painted in. He doesn't know the size of the screen. At one point, he claimed that 2 quarts could paint a 300-inch screen, an equivalence of 3 actual 100-inch screens could fit the side of a physical 300-inch screen. We call that Mickey Mouse math. Usually noobs make those mistakes the first time when they start off. This is not a noob, so he should know this. So if you call yourself a professional, how do you not know how much paint goes into a gallon, a basic gallon? This is something they teach you early on in your lifetime. But he doesn't know. At one point, he thought 2 quarts equaled up to a gallon.
That's a quart, all right? Quart will cost you around $30. 36 ounces, guys. That's a quart, all right? And
so, Crow, let me remind you real quick. 36 ounces is not a quart. 32 is a quart. If you want to get 2 quarts, it's 64. If you want to get a gallon, it's 128. I don't know how in the world you keep making this mistake. He did this in the last demonstration where you said it was $40 a quart on the video you deleted off your account, and you went in and said, how much would that be for a gallon? 2, 4, 6, 8. I don't know where 2 came from. I don't know where 6 and 8 came from. You had it at 4. $80? No, that would be $160. 4 times 40 would be $160, not $80. That would only be 2 quarts. So again, I'm gonna leave that one alone. So many people in my position would call you so many things for you making that, for saying that. You do not know how to add. I saw that when I saw how you were measuring your calculations on how to paint a 200-inch screen. How are you basically selling people a product when you don't know how much goes into a gallon? This could explain why you have no gallons available on your website, because you don't know how many quarts goes into making a gallon. So let me help you out here. If you're doing it by quarts, it'll be 4. If you're doing it by ounces, 128. See, the problem is that we started doing the ounces, and these jokers started jumping on talking about, oh, we're going to do the ounces too to be just like them. It kind of helps to know math. It really does. Just like Partey tried to do the 48s like us and say it paints up to 120 inch. No, A 48 paints bigger than 120. A 32 would do that, not a 48. You would get a much bigger screen size with a 48. And then you have to ship out 4 of those containers because his product takes 4 individual containers of paint to make one screen. Yeah, you'd have been better off if you just stuck with the 1 quart instead of copying. This is what happens when you copy and you don't know what you're doing. We know what we're doing when we basically break it down in ounces. There's a reason why we do it, but you guys trying to copy us, you messed up. Partey messed up because he has too much paint going to his customers. Actually, Partey has a 120-inch screen, would take 32 ounces, so you have an extra 16 ounces per 32 ounces going out to your customers. Yeah, you are. So you actually send them an extra 64 ounces, which is 2 quarts. If that gets confusing for you, Crow, I don't have time to buy sock puppets. I really don't. And I don't have time in my day to break it down to explain to you, but I'm sure somebody in your family knows math. They can help you out with this. But again, as I explained to you, 36 does not make, 4 of those does not make a gallon. It's 32. See, when people scam and they do things, they always get caught doing dumb stuff, always.
$3. 36 ounces, guys. That's a quart. All right? $3. 36 ounces, guys. That's a quart. All right? Guys, that's a quart. All right? $3. 36 ounces, guys. That's a quart.
No.
All right?
36 ounces is not a quart.
And you have options. The option is saving hundreds. 24 ounces of the Black Widow will cost you around $204. Yeah, you heard me right. 24 ounces container.
If you're a homeowner in Pennsylvania and you're still paying for electricity, then you could be missing out on free government assistance to go solar. Most people don't know this, but in 2000...
Because a 24 ounce of that technology, I can go downstairs in my maxed out environment, stand back 13 feet from my screen, pull out a 1,000 lumen projector, and I can blow out a $3,000 to $5,000 projection screen. You can't do that. Yeah. All right then. That's the difference between that technology and yours. And on top of that, Crow, you're missing another thing too. Contrast is everything. If it wasn't, you wouldn't have spent all that money for that projector with that high contrast capability because you needed that to pull something on the screen that your everyday projectors can't pull. My screen behind me can pull a 100% contrast level, more advanced than a $3,000 to $5,000 projection screen. And I can do it outside. You can't do that either. There you go. People pay for quality. And they don't even need to spend all that money for what you paid for your projector to pull that contrast level. Who needs a 2 million to 1 when the screen's already black? All right then that's why. It's all about quality. That's why people spend $5,000 for diamonds. That's why people sit there and spend, I'm talking about black diamond screens. People spend money for the difference between Bugattis and a Honda. There's a difference between the 2 vehicles. You pay for the performance of what the technology can do, the advancements of it. That product you have is matching house paint. But let's go back to the re-scamming of what he's doing. So if you notice, as you said, no big difference here. No difference between night and day, as I showed you in the slideshow. Let's continue.
That's it. Will cost you $204. 36 ounces, 1 quart of the 7073 gray will cost you $30. See the difference? 24 ounces versus 36 ounces. Yes. You're saving hundreds.
Why do you keep saying 36? 30, oh my, he doesn't know. I thought he made that mistake. He did it twice. Dude, 36 is not a thing. It's 32. 32. You do not know math. How do you not know this? They teach you this. Look how great they start teaching your courts and stuff like that in school. Is it almost near kindergarten? Is it pre-kindergarten? It's somewhere in that area. They start teaching you that. I looked it up. I haven't been in that area in a while. We all know that, right? But you know you learn it early on. How do you not know this? You at the supermarket have got to be a freaking, that's going to be a nightmare for you in the supermarket. Can you pick me up a pint of milk? Can you pick me up a quart of milk? Can you pick me up a half gallon? Can you pick me up a gallon of milk? That's got to be a nightmare for you. You probably come back with 2 gallons. I said 1 gallon, not 2. You said that multiple times. How many times did you repeat that in there?
24 ounces of the Black Widow will cost you around $204. Yeah, you heard me right. 24 ounces container. That's it. Will cost you $204. 36 ounces, 1 quart of the 7073 Gray will cost you $30. See the difference? 24 ounces versus 36 ounces. Yes. You're saving hundreds.
All right, and Crow, let me explain something to you. Our product has what you call amazing coverage, which we have the video demonstrations backing up every container we paint out. 24 ounces paints up to a 120-inch screen. 32 ounces paints up to a 150-inch screen. 96 ounces, which is 2 of the 48s, paints up to a 250-inch screen. Yeah, that screen I have out back, that giant monster out there, only 2 48s can cover that screen. And before you say, oh, that's not true. Oh, we actually recorded all the paint outs. It does. The paint has an insane amount of coverage on it. Yep. Your product doesn't. And you haven't been able to back that up. And again, you have to do that screen again. We asked him and requested him to do go to Amazon, go buy a 200-inch screen and a 300-inch screen and roll those in using the paint roller. And he hasn't done the demonstrations yet. As you can see on his YouTube channel, he hasn't done it yet. Let's keep going. 36? Really? Oh, yeah. Well.
And you're getting more for your buck. Right? What do I mean by more? Well, you know, the quality from your projector, depending on the projector you have, it's really important. My projector has 2 million to 1 contrast ratio, and it's ultra short throw and all that good stuff, right? Right now I have the lights on at 100%. 100%. You can see there.
So it comes down to the quality of your projector. Is that what you're saying? Because that's pretty much what the certifieds try to sell. It comes down to the quality of projector. Interesting, we got a $109 machine over here at 720p, and we can produce images. Like I said, I can throw any certified screen up there and it can't match my technology. And I can have my windows open. I can look out the windows and do all that good stuff. So how is that, it doesn't come down to the projector, Crow. That's what they want you to believe. It's going to come down to projector. So you're telling your customers that they're going to sit there and spend $150 for your screen paint, but they got to spend $3,300 for a projector that's going to sit here and wash out and look like this and match house paint, stuck in a dark environment. You got to calibrate it. Are you kidding me? Where my customers pay $204 for a screen paint that can blow out, certifies, can be used outside, can be displayed with the windows open, lights on, doesn't fade, doesn't wash out, and their projector cost is how much? All right then, I thought so.
You see the images on the Cinemax, right? It has nothing to do with the Cinemax today, but check out the images on the Cinemax. You see my black levels? The colors are a little bit more solid, where the network gray.
Now, did you hear what he just said? He just said
network gray
had nothing to do with the Cinemax. Then you just admitted that it's the projector. And if it's a projector, then the picture quality still is horrible because that's a laser 4K projector. That's what he just said.
The colors are a little bit more solid, where the network gray has a tannish look to it, like a yellow. You can do with the Cinemax today, but check out the images on the Cinemax. You see my black levels? The colors are a little bit more solid, where the and it's ultra short throw and all that good stuff, right? Right now I have the lights on at 100%. 100%. You can see there. You can see the images on the Cinemax, right? It has nothing to do with the Cinemax today, but check out the images on the Cinemax. You see my black level?
It has nothing to do with the Cinemax today. What do you mean by that? It has nothing to do with the Cinemax today. It never had anything to do with the Cinemax. At all, period. You're talking about a $3,300 projector, so how would you be saving your customers money? So what you're telling them that they can go out and spend money for a 720p projector and get the same results as a $3,300 projector? That's not real. If that was the case, why would you even go out and spend the money for a $3,300 projector if you could do the same thing with a 720p? So in order for your customers to get that washed out image over there on that projector, they're going to have to buy the projector. So let me see, 158 plus $3,300. Yeah, $204 plus 109 to 150. My biggest projector I spend in the house is $500. No calibration. And again, you're too close to your screen. Let's keep going on this one.
The colors are a little bit more solid, where the Network Gray has a tannish look to it, like a yellow hue. That's what I was talking about. And this is why I want to leave it here, because if I...
All right, people, let's talk about the scammer rescamming. Now, mind you, this is the same speech he gave in the 2 demonstrations that went missing. The same thing he said. It had a bit of a tannish look to it. It's washed out. We're going to come back to this real quick. We need to go back to over here. And we need to pull up our demonstration over in here. Same nonsense. It has a tannish look to it. Same thing. So if that was the case, and you know what you're showing us right now in the video is supposed to show that your product doesn't match this product in any way whatsoever, what happened to the other 2 videos? Where did they go? Let's see. Now, for Crows sat there and said that he's been on YouTube longer than me, not really, to tell you the truth. Do you know how many videos I have in my account? I have about 7,000. You have like 1,000 something? Yeah, I was on YouTube longer than you have been. I told you. I was making the gray screen paints way before you were ever even heard of. Everything you have right now, we did it already. We literally did it already. So let me see. Yeah, we've been on here longer than him. That's one right there. That's another video right there. The other one went missing.
There's no difference. You can't see it.
This is the video, another one that went missing.
This is coming up on this. Look at this. On my phone, I got a screenshot this and drop this over to Facebook.
Now in this video,
And yes, I'm gonna post, be careful with scammers, because yeah, you're trying to tell people that there's a difference between here and here. Really. You definitely scam the crap out of your customers. Oh, sorry for them. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, Jamie, that's bad.
that's really bad. Now mind you, this is a demonstration. He went back and he wants you to forget this. He doesn't want you to think this ever existed. In Jamie's mind, he got rid of it. You'll never see it again. And now he can come back in fresh with the same lie all over again. What about this demonstration? Jamie, what is going on with this right here? This is a video that you were in, that you shot, that you removed. Matter of fact, this is a video that you marked private in the live stream. You're doing the exact same thing again.
Fernando, why don't I just call you Fernando? Look at this. What is the difference?
Right here, and get this right here.
It's an episode of Weird Swallow. I lied or not. He matched it all the way around from here to here to here. He matched it. with no problem.
That's how fast scammers work. They will delete the old stuff and come in that fast with a whole new strategy on how to scam
Man,
you even
it's
more.
just worth. I don't know. I'm gonna watch this whole thing. This is pretty bad, man. This is really bad. I didn't see this video. I saw some of it, but I didn't watch the whole kind of hear how it's explaining, and it's because.
Solid picture. I'm not gonna get from this. I'm not seeing everything's kind of yellowish compared to this, different tones.
He said different tone. I'm done. I didn't want to hear that, and I listened to it.
It was that bogus. So basically the same thing he just said in this video that went missing is now the exact same thing he's repeating in the other demonstration. That's why in the blacklist we have the bare silver screen. He said the exact same thing in that video. He turned out to the exact same thing, and the network Gray 773 deleted those two videos, came back in with another video and saying the exact same thing. There is a slight color off.
I'm seeing everything's kind of yellowish compared to this, different.
Yellowish. It's the same color here. It's the same color here. As the same it is here. As the same here. You have the same complexion here that you have there.
Kind of yellowish compared to this, different tones. You know, it just doesn't. You know.
Yes, you're gonna excuse that for the entire white level right there.
Your history, Crow. This is your history right here. Let me show you your history. This is where your new video is going today. This is your history. You did the same thing here with the bare silver screen. My name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. We are getting a copy of this video right here. Product to show you that his product is different than bare silver screen. We are making our copy right now. Darker than the other one, it's going to pick up a little bit better color. But like I said, in order for you to see that, you're going to have to literally be sitting right up on top of the screen to see the difference. At around 2 feet away from the screen, 2 feet, 4 feet away, 5 feet away from the screen, you're not going to see a difference at all, period. So he's right up on top of the screen because he can literally touch the screen. That's how close he's to his screen. When you show a demonstration of a comparison, you're never supposed to sit that close to the screen. Never. You have to sit at the same distance of where the customer is going to be sitting. That's where they need to see the difference. If you have to get that close to a screen to show the difference, then there's a problem there. That means every time the customer wants to see the difference in the screen, he's going to have to get up off his or her chair, walk over to the screen to see the difference. Let's show you something even more funnier. And you can check it out. All these are on the blacklist. You can check them out. These are videos that went missing off his account, and we're able to obtain them ourselves. Right, sheep will follow anybody. Follow somebody to the side of a cliff. This is how many times you guys are getting scammed. And he just got caught. This is how fast that scammer works. He just got caught, busted, removing these videos, and came back on that fast, trying to do another demonstration line again on camera. Now, if you've seen bare silver screen looks like white paint. It does, but it's actually a very, very light gray. And the fact that that product is laying against his product, when he said, well, this is the difference between the contrast level, well, your product, when you painted it on the surface, is a little darker, which means it's a little darker. That means basic common sense that one screen is going to pull a little slight higher bump in color and it's a little high bump in basically the contrast levels, which tells your customers when next time if they get the bare silver screen is to drop black paint into it. But look at the comparisons on that. So how come he doesn't bring these demonstrations up? How come these demonstrations are not posted directly to his website of these tests that he's done? How come he's ashamed of them? Look at that. Look how close. That is matching. And it has to be that close to the screen to show you any little slight difference. You will not see that at 12 to 13 feet from your screen. You won't even see that at 6 feet from your screen. This is the network gray. Let's go all the way up to the fellow right there. But this is the same individual who came in on this video, I think about a year or two ago, and lied to the customers saying, hey, look, this is getting off a slight little hue, it's getting off an off-white ivory color, the contrast levels are not this, they're not that, and that's why my product is so much better. Continue to buy from me. Then he goes in and he does it with the network gray, same hue, colors off a little bit, continue to buy my house paint. And then he deletes the video and comes back in again and sells you the same nonsense. If you ever want to post these directly to your website, you let me know. I have copies. I'll send them right over to you. Pretty sure you don't have them because you got rid of the evidence. This is what I find interesting. Oh, we pointed that out. The reason why the screen showed a little bit better contrast level is because if you have ever had the bare silver screen, it's very, very light. If you'd have dropped black paint into it, 2 tablespoons, yeah, like we asked them to do, it would have matched perfectly, but it's still matching. The white levels would be higher on the bare silver screen because it's a lighter product, like right there. So we'll pause right there, pause it right there, and we'll go in, shrink this video, and we'll go to the Network Gray 770 video that was done recently. This is the video that went missing, that Crow sat there on camera and explained for almost about an hour on how his product was completely different.
Look at this, man.
And how
Get this away from it.
It didn't match, and how it was different, and how it was this, and how it was that, just to come in and delete the video or put the video mark private. Let's go back to this section right in here. When we put these videos on the blacklist, we need to make sure that they are 100% on point.
Bam. Why you gotta keep, you notice he'll sit down, he'll get back up. He'll sit down, he's antsy. He is antsy as can be. He's really antsy. Extremely antsy. Go back here, he's antsy. I've never seen him, he got back up, he sat back down, he got back up, he sat getting nervous. See where he puts.
There we go. Now you see that image right there? Boom. Told you. I explained this to you multiple times. He's been running the same scam over and over and over again. So what you're seeing right there is you're seeing the bare silver screen on one side, same video. That goes back about 2 years ago, I think. And then this one, you're seeing the Network Gray 773. On this one, he just recently did. And both of these videos, he sits there and claims that the product is using, his product produces a better color, that it has a slight hue to it, that the black levels are different, that the color is different. No, he's been running that scam for the longest time. And here we are, where these videos are missing. Where's the new one we just did a few minutes ago, showing him basically openly just, here we go, this is it right here. The videos that Crow tried to
Where my company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. Now, as I told you before, we did our own tests on the network Gray 773. I did it back when we had the...
Here we go. This is the video.
So you explain to me how we have a video over here showing you on camera, displaying the screen paint, talking all this craziness, but yet over here on your channel, it doesn't exist. Where is it? This is the only thing that's coming up. And it's still not doing you any good. It's still not helping you out, because in this video, the video unavailable. Oh, we can't make it up! We can't make it up. We can't make it up. Busted. You're a scammer. You're nothing more than a scammer. And yet keep getting busted. Can't make it up. Can you remove the other video now? We got you again. We got you again. Can't make it up. Look what it says right here. When we run the video. The video is private.
So just like I told you, we busted you on this video, we busted you on the other two videos, I'm busting you again. I'm busting you again. Coming on here, lying and scamming again. Committing fraud on your YouTube channel. You have yet to show our receipts. You can sit there and say, oh, he's ranting. No, buddy, I'm not ranting, I'm requesting. I'm requesting you to show these receipts. Because if you're going to come on here and use your YouTube platform channel as a way of committing fraud and scamming your customers, we're going to expose you for what you are. You consider it to be ranting because you don't want to hear it anymore. You want this to go away, but it's not going to go away. It's never going to go away because you are busted, Crow. You have scammed your customers and then came back in and tried to do another video with the same lies already. We can go back and show you have said the exact same thing, exact same lies, and same videos doing the exact same nonsense. Even going back 2 years on the Bear Silver Screen where you did the exact same nonsense. But not only that, busting you where you basically tried to hide the evidence. You claim your computer makes things disappear. No, buddy, this is showing the video was marked private. The minute we went to go click on this video, boop, disappeared, went into private. And the reason why I got to that, because we told Crow, Jamie, however you want to call yourself, we told you that we needed you to post the video directly to your website for everybody to see. That's the one with him wearing the red hoodie. That's what we requested. He wasn't going to post that demonstration because even he acknowledged that the videos matched, that the paint matched. That's why he never posted it. And in a live conversation, I can post that too. We were talking to you, asking you to put that video on the account because you have this memory where you forget things all the time. So we decided to go in and get the original video for you to send it over to you. The problem is we couldn't find the original video. Another video was coming up in its place, which was the second one because he only shot 2. Was coming up in its place. So this is where we ended up in this nonsense. Looking for your original video to send to you for you to place it on your website, which you refused to do when we asked you 3 days ago. I went and posted my demonstration directly to my site. You can go on there, it's right there for everybody to see. But yet you refused to do this. And trying to go in and get the original video to send it to you, we found out it was missing. And this video came up in its place. Now, to be fair, people, he only had 2 videos he did on the network Gray. It's like dealing with Crow, like I said, it's like unpeeling an onion with a minefield. Every time you peel a layer, you find bigger and bigger mines. And this is how we found about this, because again, I told you from the first beginning, we were trying to get him to do the network Gray 773, and he kept refusing. And then when he contacts my house for a clarification to buy screen paint from us, which you never purchased at all. And again, you still got to come up with these receipts, which we know he doesn't have, but he still has to come up with them. But anyway, I requested for you to do, since I had you on the phone, might as well ask, do the digital and crystal screen paints. Never did those. And we asked you for the network Gray, which you replied, you did it already. You shot 2 videos, which these are the videos we found. And after breaking down your videos, we clearly, well, we've seen everybody's reaction. We were posting it and sharing it to, that everybody saw the same thing we saw. No difference in the product. Even though you sat there and lied on camera, saying there was a difference, there was a difference, there is a difference, there is a difference. I'm debunking him. I'm showing you there is a difference, just to turn out to get rid of the videos. So if you have this much confidence in your product, you have no problem posting it to the website, right? All right, no problem. I can back it up. Here's mine right there. No problem. There you go. Check it out. Enjoy. We gave you 3 days. Nothing pops up on your website. Then we go in to talk to you directly. And of course, Crow doesn't speak normal language like everybody else. He's an adolescent. I can't give you the credit of an adolescent because an adolescent may be more intelligent than you. Again, you don't know courts. But anyway, getting back to this. As we're having this conversation with him, he's going off and he's ranting and carrying on and calling us a scammer. And I'm like, look, we're going to get the video for you. Bring it over to you. This is what I need you to post to the website. That's it. All right. We go to get the video. It doesn't pull up. I'm like, where the freak is the video at? Then we go in and we type in the name and it comes up under the second video, which means you remove the first one and rename the second one. Then we go in, as we're right here on the second one. This is the day it happened. We go in to get the other video. One's missing, and we go to click on this, and it says the video is marked and went into private, which means either one of your Crow's not blocked from our channel. Just to let you know, we don't subscribe to this, but he's actually one of my #1 subscribers. I'll show you a video on that one. We found out, we looked at our subscribers. Crow comes up as #1 as our subscribers. So you went in, and someone saw it, or somebody reported it back to you, because just like that, that video went private. That quick, that fast. Because we're going to bring this video back to you and tell you, hey, this is the video I want you to put on your page, your front page, and you removed it.
We have the original. So you explain to me how we have a video over here showing you on camera, displaying the screen paint, talking all this craziness, but yet over here on your channel, it doesn't exist. Where is it? This is the only thing that's coming up. And it's still not doing you any good. It's still not helping you out, because in this video, the video unavailable. Oh, we can't make it up. We can't make it up. We can't make it up. Busted. You're a scammer. You're nothing more than a scammer, and yet keep getting busted. Can't make it up. You remove the other video now. We got you again. We got you again. Can't make it up. Look what it says right here. When we go to run the video. The video is private, unavailable.
You're busted, Crow. You're done, and
You're busted, and you're done. It's funny. It's like a repeat on a repeat on a repeat. You're done. And then you try to come back in and you're trying to scam people on the Cinemax again with this dumb nonsense. Don't delete this video. Don't do it. Don't mess up. Don't do it. Leave the video there. Because if you delete it, it's going to be bad for you, man. Even worse. So don't get rid of the video. Keep it there. Don't get rid of it. Keep it there. This is where you messed up again. So he comes in and does this video right here. And in this video, he tried to tell you that there's a difference between the Cinemax and his product. I don't know what's worse. That the fact that that's a 4K laser projector and it looks that bad, that the color is that washed out, or the fact you're matching the house paint. Now I know you want to claim this to be our product up here, but again, we are still waiting for receipts. I've been waiting 3 days for these receipts, for these containers, all this stuff you're supposed to have. Where is it? And we're still waiting. So tomorrow I will request again from Crow1176. We want to see these containers. I want to see the bash. I want to see all this stuff from a product that we didn't even have ready to launch yet. But until then, let's talk about this craziness right here.
So in the middle, all right. What is up, guys? It's Crow1176. I just finished a couple of minutes ago making a live demo, but for some reason, I decided to do it right now, just in case that upload, something happens to it. I've been having problems with my laptop uploading. I didn't want to use my phone to do a live stream because I can't, control the camera where it brightens everything up like the sun. And I wanted to show you exactly what my eyes are looking at, all right? So in the middle, the video, well, I'm sorry, let me go back. Rewind. The video was about, the live stream was about saving you hundreds, all right? That you have options out there. You have options. And yes, if you want to go with the network's Gray 7073 from Sherwin-Williams, you could go and buy it. Quart will cost you around $30. 36 ounces, guys. That's a quart, all right?
Crow, every time I hear that, like, my brain cells start to shrivel a little bit. And so badly, it's taking, I'm trying to be professional about this, but how do you not know this? How?
And you have options. The option is saving hundreds. 24 ounces of the Black Widow will cost you around $204. Yeah, you heard me right. 24 ounces container. That's it. Will cost you $204. 36 ounces, 1 quart of the 7073 Gray will cost you $30. See the difference? 24 ounces versus 36 ounces. Yes.
So
You're saving.
what you're saying is, from the gray screen paint product, that you can see a 100% contrast level, you can produce better color, you don't require expensive projectors, you don't have to be in dark environments, you can use it inside and outside. Is that what you're saying? It does the exact same thing? We have it over here right now. Doesn't do the same thing over here. That's what I'm curious. But for some strange reason, it does the same thing as your product. Because again, I don't have any deleted videos. Not one. And we have 2 deleted videos on you already. But let's move on.
Saving hundreds, and you're getting more for your buck. Right? What do I mean by more? Well, you know, the quality from your projector, depending on the projector you have, it's really important. My projector has 2,000,000 to 1 contrast ratio, and it's ultra short.
So again, you hear him say the quality from your projector is very important, which means you have to spend more money for a projector to get a somewhat decent image. These projectors we have over here are bottom of the barrel. We have $130 ultra short throw, $109, $150, $60 projector in one room, $140, that's for the visual room, $130 in the kitchen. The projectors downstairs are $275 and another $275, a $500 projector in the other room. So no, Crow, it's not the quality of the projector, because you're telling your customers that they have to spend a lot of money in order to get a better image. The more money you spend for the projector, the higher the quality of the projector, the better the image. That's what you just said.
Throw in all the good stuff, right? Right now I have the lights on at 100%. 100%.
No, you
can see there. You can see the images on the Cinemax, right? It has nothing to do with the Cinemax today, but check out the images on the Cinemax. You see my black levels, the color.
All right, so people, again, we all have good eyesight, right? So he's saying that the image, this is a 4K laser projector, and that is ultra short throw, which means it's literally sitting right on top of the screen. The screen size is 100 inches, which means since the screen size is not that big, that means the pixels are going to be much more tighter, giving a more sharper, more brighter image. And that's the quality you're getting from a $3,300 projector. That's pretty bad. So how come this doesn't look the same way as it does when you're sitting in the dark? That's because you have to be in the dark in order to make the projector work. That projector should look a lot better than that. Question, would you go out and buy that projector if that was the picture quality that they were selling on for the P2? No, you wouldn't. This is absolutely awful right there. Look at that. That's awful.
Colors are a little bit more solid, where the Network Gray has a tannish look to it, like a yellow heat. That's what I was talking about. And this is why I want to leave it here, because if I go to different, and show you and play the videos and this and that, he likes to control the narrative. He likes to pick and choose what looks almost the same, which it doesn't, and then he'll brighten his camera up, his ISO, and make it look almost washed out and look the same. When in reality, it is not the same, guys. It is not.
Sorry about that.
Alexa,
That is
dim the
my
lights 50%.
stand spitting up my camera.
Look at the Cinemax. Look at the Cinemax.
And have it clipped in right.
Look at how solid a picture got, just with a little bit of lights on. Alexa, bring up the lights 100%.
There we go.
Okay. There you go. See it?
We got to go back.
Watch the Cinemax versus the Gray eBay. Alexa, dim the lights 50%. Okay. There you go. See the background of the...
Now, the problem you have there, Crow, that the only lights that we see dimming is nothing in the background. Because we can't see the background because you have the phone right up on top of the screen. If you had stood back 13 feet and we can see the entire surrounding of the area, that would be better. The only lights we're seeing that are being affected by the Lexus program is the LED lights behind the back of your screen. And that's not really affecting your screen if the lights are behind it. Let me pull my chair back a little bit, and I think there we go, that's better. It's a wonder why we're in so much on that one. I got no stands that squeeze the phone, and it just spit it clean out. Like that. All right, there we go. So the only lights we're seeing are the lights that are actually coming from under the screen. Right here, right there, and on the side. That's it. Those are the only lights we're seeing affected at all.
The tree line and all that stuff, how dark it got.
And by the way, what are you talking about tree line? This is matching, Jamie. This is matching. You can't add this into the equation until you show us the receipts showing that you made the purchase on the product. Till then, I'm sorry, buddy. This is out of the equation. This is what we need to talk about right here. And you're going to tell us that you're charging $58 for 2 quarts and someone can get a gallon of this? Are you kidding me? And even more, criminal, which I don't understand how you, my chair, my recliner. I don't see how you're not accepting the fact that you deleted 2 videos of you talking about the same nonsense.
Got solid, the colors got, and that's the thing, the network gray, you could go for that. You could go with the silver screen, guys, from Home Depot. I mean, there's a lot of options out there. And this is why my video is saving you hundreds. Why? Because you have the options to save hundreds. You're not going to spend.
And remember what he just said. You can go with the silver screen from Home Depot. Did we just watch that a few minutes ago? Yeah, that's the video, another video that went missing off his account. That's the bare silver screen versus this product. If you just saw the demonstration a few minutes ago, there's no difference in the product at all, period. The same thing with the network gray.
$204 for 24 ounces. Or wait, if you want to get I think it's 46 ounces of his mix, it's $375. What? No. 2 quarts of my mix is $150, guys. And it works great. Mind you, it's not ALR.
It works great. And this is what you're seeing as he's making that statement. Your product doesn't work. Your Cinemax doesn't work. We've had it here. We tested it. We got frustrated. We threw it in the trash. We're done with it. The Frankenstein that got here, you couldn't even process that order correctly because you know if the product got here, it wouldn't have worked. We threw that in the trash, got our money back. Your products don't work. Even when trying to ship us to Cinemax, you sent us down black paint. We ended up throwing that in the trash, still got our money back. When placing the orders to your website, we ended up with 16 cancellations, a total of $1,365 worth of cancellations from him. So number one, you can't back your products up. Your products are still matching the house paint, which we can see over there. You're doing the exact same thing in this demonstration that you did in the bare silver screen and the two network Gray 773s, the exact same thing. Now, if you're claiming you have all this confidence and you're doing this again, how about you do a demonstration of your product, paint your screen right down the middle in half with the network Gray 773, do that demonstration and post it directly to your website as we requested from the first beginning. You can't, because even everybody can see there's no difference there. And with somebody sitting back, and mind you, he's on top of the screen, somebody sitting back 12 to 13 feet it's not going to see a big difference. I can go into my kitchen. Now, mind you, my projector is 18 feet from my screen. I can walk into my kitchen, which I'm probably about a good 25 feet away from my screen, probably a little more than that. And I can see the difference between the network Gray and a gamer at that distance. See? There is no difference here. Jamie, you are colorblind on so many levels. But I want you to listen how he explains things, how he talks, and after seeing what you just saw.
But, I mean, look at the Cinemax, not ALR. Alexa, bring the lights up 100%.
If you've got a pack of hot dogs in the kitchen, toss them in the trash. Do this instead.
Okay, there it is. It's not ALR. But it's kicking the hell out of both those mixes. I'm sorry, but it is. It's well balanced, good. And I don't know what else to tell you guys. You can save money. You know how he's doing these rant videos hours and hours.
Now you see how washed out this is? It's never supposed to look that way. I just showed you a picture on the gamer paint of pictures of Japan. You see how bright the reds are, how beautiful the colors pop, the white levels. And that's on a $109 720p projector. And yet this person's images are washed out on a 4K laser projector. That, mind you, is sitting right up on top of the screen. It should never, ever be that washed out. Never be that washed out.
Hours. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to show you and debunk everything that I've said this past, 5 days of ranting. The same thing. Mm-hmm. You got an option. $30 quart versus $204 24 ouncer. And you know what? No, because it's just black paint with mica mixed into it. That's it. If you guys want black paint, go get yourself a gunmetal mix from Home Depot. Throw some mica in there, and voila, you got it.
First thing, again, not intelligent. We have a demonstration where we made 4 different versions of black paint and put it against our products. I've never seen you do a demonstration taking 4 any kind of screen paints and putting it against your products. The digital and crystal screen paints there for you to make. The Cinemax network Gray 773. We posted the ingredients for that. You haven't made that one yet. And on top of that, you can't get gunmetal from freaking Home Depot. What the freak are you talking about? Dark gray, is that what you're going for? Maybe? Yeah. No, it's not going to match Crow. That's why we had the demonstration on the website called the Black versus Black, because when we do our demonstrations, we don't put gray paint against a black screen. We put black paint against a black screen. That's how we do our demonstrations. Why would I put gray paint up there? Gray paint wouldn't be a challenge at the end of the day because it couldn't match the contrast levels of a screen that can produce a 100% black level, and that wouldn't be fair. A fair demonstration would be black paint, black fabric, black film. You know how we work. My goodness. Even trying to make it sound like you can do the same thing, you can't even do that correctly. How about mixing black paint and mica and doing it that way? My goodness.
You got the 39 and probably add some water, dilute it. I don't know. I'm giving you ideas here. But yeah, he doesn't know that he's messing up his own self, because remember when I told you his videos, I get him for what not to do? Well, all those ranting videos help me out in the way that, hey, now the shoe is in the other foot. Let's see how this goes. You could save hundreds because your mix, as you can see here, is failing completely, you know?
So as he states in this video, this is supposed to be our product, but yet we don't see any receipts. Again, no containers. That's not ranting, that's requesting, Crow. That's what it's called. And you can't give us what we asked for because that's not our product. So prove to me that that's my product. Send me the information that we requested today, not tomorrow, not next week, not 6 months from now, not a year, today. Because I can guarantee you, bar none, if I purchase your product, I'm going to show receipts, I'm going to show containers, I'm showing everything because I want everybody to know that we got your stuff. So, again, show us what we need to see today. And if you can't, then we just know it is what it is. We already know he can't do it. Again, his timestamps are off. But anyway, we just want to entertain this for fun.
Not calling you anything or nothing. I'm just keeping it real. This is a real review. Check it out. You got a better option with the 7073 versus his mix. And saves you hundreds, guys. I don't know why he's making this big paint war and against Arte, Phantom, Silent, they don't even...
My goodness. This, like I said, they get scared. First things first, we didn't even know Parte. Second thing, we didn't know who the heck Silent Wake 5 was. I'm minding my own business. If you're going to do a demonstration slandering my product, then guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back my product 100%. That's what I'm supposed to do. Anybody's supposed to do that. Because you get crushed and outed in the process, that's what you're crying about. It's not a paint war. What would it be a war about to begin with? You can't back your products. I got cancellations in my kitchen drawer. We have emails from you complaining about, buy the product, buy this. We went in and bought, and what happened? We didn't get anything back. We just got our money back because you can't back it. Parte walking back and forth in his backyard talking about how the puss canceled. All right, no problem. Where's the receipts? Where's the documents? Show us where we canceled. Nothing can be shown at all. Same thing with you. Where's the receipts of you purchasing the item? Nothing at all. But yet all I have is nothing but canceled orders from you guys, fake orders from you guys, committing fraud. Parte is so scared he can't even open up his website. It's probably still locked as we speak. $700 worth of canceled orders from Parte. $1,365 from you. I got videos on my account of you deleting videos, you scamming your customers, black and white paint mixtures, falsifying and committing fraud on your website. Do you have any videos of me? No. Silent Wake 5 came in to try to do demonstrations against our product, do fake demonstrations, fake unboxings. Was dumb enough to take his picture next to the receipts, got busted with an email address that doesn't even freaking exist. Anywhere on Hotmail doesn't exist. And you guys get mad and you get busted and you want to come on camera and tell me, we just that and that. Well, you know what? Do me a favor. Mind your own freaking business. And you won't have to be outed this way. You won't have to be embarrassed this way. If you weren't guilty, you wouldn't get rid of videos. Silent Wake got caught doing something he shouldn't have been doing, and we got recordings of him removing the videos off his account as fast as possible. Crow gets caught scamming his customers on the network Gray 773, and you got videos that are missing. Y'all don't talk about that, do you? But yet I can come on here and I can show demonstrations and the multiple screens throughout my entire house on every level you could possibly think of, and you don't even come close to what I do at the end of the day. So, you said mica and dark gray? Is that what you said? That would do the same thing as our product? I'm gonna make it, and I'm going to post it. But I want you to do me something too. My new Cinemax Network Gray 773, I want you to make it and I want you to put it on your website live for everybody to see. And that's you say that's how you make it, right? That's how our product is made. And it's a gray with mica, makes the same thing as a black paint. Do you know how dumb you sound right now when you made that statement? The technology we have is not gray, it's actually black. So how would a gray paint match a screen that's black? Yeah. Okay, let's move on. Again, not too smart.
Couldn't mix anything no more. Like parts, I mean, Phantom or Silent, they don't even mix. But he's making this big deal. I go against everyone. But here, he still hasn't responded to the King Challenge. He hasn't responded to that. I talked to this guy, and I told him, hey, respond to the King Challenge. Oh, that's all I heard. Like,
what's the King Challenge, Crow?
Yelling. And he's not going to respond. And like I said in my live demo, I hope you guys see it, I'm completely done with this. I have nothing to prove no more. He said...
Now, mind you, as he's having this statement about how he has nothing to prove, look at this right here. You know we're going to screenshot this, right? You know this is going out, right? Look at that. You have a lot to prove, Crow. You don't do enough demonstrations. And at that, again, have you forgot? You're busted. Your product matched the network Gray 773 to the point that you deleted a video, actually 2 of them. You're done. You're not making any more screen paint. You're finished. If I place an order right now for your product, I bet you it comes here messed up with something in it, something weird, something crazy. And I bet you the money goes back on my account, and I bet you we win another claim. That'll be 3. We even had a customer buy your product and bring it here, and we were able to make it using your black and white paint challenge. Have you done any of the challenges we asked you to do? You still haven't ordered my paint yet. If you had my paint, why would you accept free paint? If you already had it already, why would you need the free stuff? We do stuff like this to out you. We were going to send you the free product, yes, but why would you need something that you already had? Because you didn't have it to begin with. That's why. And the reason why you didn't have it, again, because we're requesting documents and receipts that you don't have. So where is it? When I purchase your product, I'm on your website. And the first thing as I do is I show the order number. We just run this product right now. We just ordered this product. Here's proof right here that we just made the purchase. Every single video shows a proof of purchase from your website. Shows the order number. Shows that I did place the order, went through. Also shows the cancellation every single time. So with that being said, since I can back my products up and I can show proof of order, proof of purchase, where is your proof of purchase? That's why you get on camera saying, I'm tired of it. I don't want to be bothered with it anymore. Because that's your excuse of saying that I can't beat this guy at the end. I'm done and I'm finished. You're sitting there ranting, talking all this nonsense, and you haven't been able to back anything up. So this is the problem we have here, Crow. Your product is matching the network gray. That's the problem we have. And the other problem, even bigger problem, is the fact that you went on in this demonstration and you went through an hour of trying to tell your customers that the product that you have there is completely different. And it's not completely different. They both matched. And then you went in and took the very same video that you did right here, just like it's almost like if you deleted this video tomorrow. Same thing. And got rid of the evidence. People only get rid of things when they're guilty. You go and hit somebody with your car, God forbid you don't do that nonsense. The first thing that comes to most people is to hide the evidence. So that way there's no evidence in court. Corporations do it all the time. When they get busted doing something else to be doing, they go in and they burn and shred files before the FBI comes in and raids them. And that's what you did. But you come on here, you do this video, you lie to your customers, you commit fraud, and then you want people to believe you. When we have videos that clearly show you making the exact same statements even 2 years ago. This is why this is going to the blacklist. Man, this guy is really bad at the end of the day, I tell you. Now, again, we don't do business with your customers, and we don't. We don't do business with your customers. I don't have any interest in taking your customers. I can, but I don't have any interest in them at all, period. I think your customers are well aware of what they got themselves into. And I think they know that you stole from them. And all you're doing is what most greedy politicians do when they get caught. Barehanded, they get caught right there. They have something called a press conference. They bring in someone who fixes damage control, how to speak, how to say it, how to avoid the press. This is what you're doing. This is called damage control, what you're doing right now. You're trying to clean up a mess. That's why you said 5 days ago. It's not 5 days of ranting, bro. It's basically evidence. There's evidence of you removing videos. That's evidence. But you work much like a crooked politician. You get up there and you lie to people and say, oh, this is not what it is. It's not what you saw. What I was actually doing was I was borrowing the money. I was then embezzling it. Yeah. You're a sad individual, dude. We're not going to listen to any more of this nonsense. It's just nothing but Crow lying. That's all it is. I'm going to screenshot these video pictures. I'm going to add those to the blacklist. I'm going to add this video to the blacklist so we can have all that on record. No receipts, nothing. We already checked the account. There's no receipts, nothing at all. It's not hard to bring a receipt up. Receipts very easy to bring up. It's not hard to do it. I can go into my old account. I can bring receipts up from a year ago. So people, so you know, this is the individual right here. You do not buy the screen paint. We already told you already from the door the way the website's set up, the way the shipping is set up on the website. It's designed just to basically cater for him. Once it lands on your property, it's yours. That's it. What are you going to exchange it for? More house paint? That's pretty much what you're doing. This is the individual on the blacklist. This is the bare silver screen from 2 years ago. This is the demonstration he did on the network Gray. Been doing this for years to y'all. For years. And he said the same thing in both demonstrations. A slight hue, but like color off the contrast. That's what he says.
Puts his hand in front of the screen.
I don't know, it's worse the fact that you don't know what goes into a cord 36. There you go, bearing your receipts. So Crow, you did this demonstration. You want to act like, I love how he comes on there and talks like this doesn't exist. This is a recent video. This doesn't exist. This never happened at all. See, for Crow, if someone busts him, someone puts him on blast, to him it's ranting, complaining. Because he got caught. It's not ranting, Crow. It's putting you on blast. We know you don't have our product. We know that already. We already know that. But we're pressuring you. We're putting that pressure on you because we know your customers are going to pressure you too. And the fact that you still, no receipts. What Where's these magical receipts at? And you want to go and act like, oh, whatchamacallit, them are just, they're just everyday fellows who I just attacked them for no reason at all. Yeah. There's your receipt right there. What happened to the video? Where is this video at? That you're backing up 100%, showing us receipts, painting the screen in, talking hours and hours on this, how your product doesn't even match, and all of a sudden, poof, it disappears. So if you lied in this demonstration, why should anyone believe you in the one you just did? And your product still matched. But this is the one you stand by. This is the one you stood by 100%. You backed it with your guarantee 100%. Where is the video? King challenge. I have no idea what you're talking about, but please do a video explain to me what that King challenge is supposed to be. Because if that's the case, I got more. Actually, I got 40 or 50 challenges you haven't done yet. And starting with the black and white paint challenge, which you haven't done yet. We're still waiting for that one. The 235.1 strip is supposed to be the whole 235.1 he was supposed to do. No, it's not 235 is basically the entire color strip of the Network Gray 773. The digital and crystal screen paint, you were supposed to make those and put those against your site. We made his products, all of them, majority, most of them, using the black and white paint mixture, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You didn't do any of those at all whatsoever. The 300-inch into 2-quart challenge, you didn't do that one either. You got another one coming up that was 2 quarts, didn't do that one. Certified screen test, you didn't do that one. Max out zone, which he was supposed to show a meter in a max out zone, put the meter in the center of the floor and max the meter out, and then do a demonstration on contrast only. Didn't do that one either. Demonstration against bullseye primer, didn't do that one. There was a couple of them. There's a whole bunch of them we didn't do. And the tests we gave you, the challenges, are basically stuff that we do every day. But I find interesting about all that, people, is the fact that this is the same demonstration that Crow got in there and talked all this nonsense about how different his product was in Network Gray to just get rid of it. It's not ranting, Crow. It's requesting. That's what it is. It's requesting. Your screenshots will be up here now with this group right here. This is the screenshots done from the Network Gray 773. That's the worst one. That's the worst one I've seen. Oh, my goodness, man.
So, again, you went on a live stream. You did this whole demonstration on how your product doesn't match Network Gray. Lying again through that whole video, you did nothing but lie to your customers. And then, when pressured to put the video on your website for everybody to see, not hide it in your archives, put it on the website for everybody to see, you got pressured on that, decided to put the video go bye-bye. But you got caught trying to remove the video.
We have the original. So you explain to me how we have a video over here showing you on camera, displaying the screen paint, talking all this craziness, but yet over here on your channel, it doesn't exist. Where is it? This is the only thing that's coming up. And it's still not doing you any good. It's still not helping you out, because in this video, the video unavailable. Oh, we can't make it up. We can't make it up. We can't make it up. Busted, you scammer. You're nothing more than a scammer, and yet keep getting busted. Can't make it up. You removed the other video now. We got you again. We got you again. Can't make it up. Look what it says right here. I'm going to run the video. The video is
Did you forget that video, Crow? When you came back on here and you decided to do that video on trying to convince your customers to scam them even more? So what your claim is in your video, that you're getting more paint bang for your buck? What's the point in getting more bang for your buck if the product is trash when it comes out? Can't produce contrast, can't see color. That stuff doesn't even work in my dedicated theater room. Something that I have that you don't have. Well, matter of fact, we got multiple screens in the entire house that don't work in here at all. So bottom line is, that product, that paint, that network gray ain't worth jack at the end of the day. That's why we made that free product and posted it for everybody to get it. If we considered that stuff to be a threat to us, we wouldn't have offered our digital and crystal screen paint products for free. And they're all gray screen paint products, better than yours, because you've never did a test against them because you're afraid of them. That's why. So what are we scared about? We give out free ingredients all the time on how to make gray screen paints. Just gave one out a couple days ago. Go to post one at the bottom of this demonstration. Gray screen paint's no threat to us. We don't care. You can make as much as you want. We don't care. We know it doesn't match your stuff. That's why we give it away for free. How about you do this? How about you give out a free ingredient on your paint? Well, you can't because it may match. That's why. But as I told you already, people, we are not in any fear of gray screen paint. We know what it does. That's why we give it to you for free. As a matter of fact, when this demonstration is over, I will post a detailed demonstration or ingredients on how to make the advanced version of the Network Gray 773, which we call the Cinemax Network Gray 773. Make as much as you want. For us, it's no threat to us. And this is the reason why, if you go to our second website, we have all of the digital and crystal screen paint products on display, free ingredients, where to go, where to buy, and how to make it, because we don't consider it to be a threat to us. Now, again, like I said, this would be a threat to Crow because, again, the product matches his product. And if it didn't, well, this wouldn't have happened. He wouldn't have gotten rid of the video. Video missing. Matching the product. All right, let me get my screenshots on this video, and we need to mark this video for the blacklist. Good gracious, I tell you, can't make this up. I can see why he tried to cover up the thumbnail. They try to cover up for something else and entitle the video with something else. So I'm thinking, oh no, he's trying to post like he's got our gamer. No, he ain't got the gamer. Gamer is not even available yet. But when I clicked on it, this is when we saw this nonsense. I'm like, oh really? He did it again? Man, you must think your customers are stupid to do that again, right after getting caught and deleting your own videos. That tells you how much he thinks about his customers at the end of the day. He looks at you guys like you guys are idiots. Because, again, he just came back. Oh, I'm not even going to explain this. We're done here. Let me go in, get my screenshots so we can post this onto the blacklist right now. Man, this scammer is something else. Let's keep this on this shot right here. That is really, really bad. All right, people. Ain't much I can say. Hey, Jamie, do me a favor. I have no idea what you're talking about. Some King Challenge, getting what goes on your head, nobody knows. But anyway, get our receipts, have our receipts by today for that product right there that you claim is supposed to be ours. And would you mind painting, because you could paint your screen again, paint half of your screen with the Network Gray 773 and drop back around 13 feet so we can see the entire environment with the screen, everything included. And if you want, you can make the ingredients for the new Network Gray Cinemax 773. I will post that at the bottom for you guys to check it out. And I would like to see that demonstration done also. As for that mica and gray, how is gunmetal going to match a black screen? Okay, but all right, people, gotta go. This guy's a joke.